Hey guys, I am back and today I'm going to be doing the finale to my working through the Fuel series on this channel, or the Fuel program series, I guess. As you can see, I am done. I have finished all of the workouts as of today. So this program took me longer than 6 weeks. I think it took me 8 weeks. I started it the first week of August and now we are in the second week, or we just finished up the first full week of October. So I think it took me 9 weeks to finish it, but whatever. I am just happy to have completed this. I can check it off of my to-do list. And I'm ready to talk about how I felt about the program overall, and I can compare it a little bit to some of the other Caroline Girvan programs that I've done. For context, I've done Caroline's EPIC 1, 3, and Endgame, and I did Endgame this year, and I did EPIC 1 and 3 last calendar year, so in 2021. I mostly did Endgame and Fuel because I was working out in a space that didn't have a ton of space, I guess. There wasn't a ton of it was at a huge gym. It was a little fitness area, and there wasn't a huge variety of free weights, and there wasn't a huge variety of machines and things like that. So I thought that these series could help me work out even if I only had 10s or only had 20s or 15s or whatever it may be. So that was largely why I picked it. Now, the Fuel series is a little bit different in the sense that all the workouts are about 30 minutes long, and there is an aspect of kind of cardio plus strength training to every single workout. There is probably not a single workout that I did that didn't have some sort of burpee, sprawl, type dead kind of thing, if that makes sense. Plank to jump sort of situation. So because of that, if you hate burpees with all of your passion, or if you just can't do them very well because it hurts your knees or hurts your wrists or whatever, this is not the program for you, because you can definitely substitute them with something else. But for me, if there was something specific that I hated doing more than anything else in life, I wouldn't pick a program that has it every single day. But that's for me. I really loved some of the workouts. I thought that this posterior chain day was great. This chest, shoulders, tries day in the last week was really good. I believe it was last week's full body day I really liked. The body weight only hit was pretty good. I liked that one. A lot of the glutes and hamstrings one, there tends to be a leg day and then some sort of glute and hamstring or posterior chain day on Wednesday. A lot of the glute ones had a ton of hip thrusts, which was nice, but it did limit, or I liked it. I don't dislike hip thrusts, but it did limit where I could work out, because there's no good convenient place to do hip thrusts at the rec at my school. And it's hard, the chairs that I can bring outside where I usually work out at home. So I have to work out in my living room for those days. So that I did find to be a little bit limiting, because it's hard to do them comfortably on just any surface, I found. Whereas a split squat I can do on a stool or a chair or a big set of stairs or anything like that. I really liked the full body circuit day and then the leg circuits day. I think the circuits I personally really liked, especially since it was such a short workout. It was usually 2 big circuits, or one big circuit that you repeated twice. And I like that because you kind of know what's coming up, but also it's not super repetitive. And I think that the clusters day were good too, because they kind of move quickly, because you don't realize how long you're spending on each exercise, because it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. But when you do that 6 times, it's 3 full minutes, and that's a tenth of your workout when it's such a short workout. So overall, I really liked it. I think that the Fuel series, I felt it was harder to have an off day, if that makes sense. With the end game, since there's some days that are just strength training, they're a little bit more relaxed, especially like an upper body day. I found if I'm a little bit more tired, I can usually still do those and feel pretty good and like feel like I worked those muscles, even if I'm just feeling a little bit fatigued overall. Since these are so dynamic, I have a hard time if I'm feeling kind of bleh, then I didn't feel like I had as good of a workout. Now, if I'm feeling like caffeinated, like I had a cup of coffee and then a big glass of water, I got enough sleep, like I'm feeling good, I can power through like one workout, two workouts, and feel good. That's what I did today. I had a cup of coffee, and then I did these last 2 days, 29 and 30, back to back, because I really wanted to wrap this up today. And I feel great. This time last week, I did the dumbbell cardio and HIIT day, and I was like dragging. I was not having a good day because I didn't get enough sleep. So that's something that I would say keep in mind with these kinds of workouts, since they are so dynamic. I think that I wouldn't necessarily do this again, like Endgame, if I was like in a rut and needed just like some structure, I would totally do an Endgame again. I don't think I would necessarily do this one again, but I would definitely do these workouts again. If I'm feeling like I want like a really kick butt full body day, or a really short but thorough leg day, or a short but thorough upper body day, I would definitely reach for one of these workouts and like pick one of them, especially now that I've done all of them and I kind of know how I felt about all of them. I would totally do them again, but I don't think I would ever do them in this format again because they're so high intensity and there's not as much variation as with her EPIC, where you have some strength training days, some cardio days, and then some like high intensity HIIT days. I'm sorry, I'm like bleeding things. Or my planner got wet. I don't know how. I pulled it out of my I pulled it out of my bag and it had been wet, but it had dried. So I have no clue what leaked. I don't know if it happened in my backpack or if I just like hadn't noticed. I don't know, but things are looking a little rough. So those are my overall thoughts. I think that this is a great program if you want something that's a little bit more higher cardio, higher intensity, if you like the variation of having strength training and cardio, like burpees, jumps, things like that, all in one workout, then this would be good. If you want something that's only 6 weeks instead of 10 weeks, this is also great for that. She does have another 6-week challenge. I think it's the Iron Series is only 6 weeks. I'm not sure exactly, so you can also check that one out. I've never done that one. And yeah, I'm not going to jump straight into another Caroline series right now. I'm doing my weight training class through my school. I'm going to do a little bit of weight training on my own, either at the rec or at home, and then I'll reach for Caroline workouts when I need a workout and I don't want to put any thought into it. So that's kind of my plan for where this is going. I definitely would do a Caroline program in the future. I think that they're a really good way to kind of challenge yourself. And maybe next summer for the 3rd summer in a row, I'll do an EPIC program, and just kind of like push through it. But for now, I think I'm going to listen to what my body feels like a little bit more and vary my workouts more instead of following a strict program. So that is how I'm feeling. My other goals were to stretch after every workout. I did not stretch after every workout, but I did stretch after much more workouts than I did in the EPIC Endgame. So there was an improvement. Hit at least 5,000 steps per day, 5 out of 7 days per week. I did not do that at the beginning, but since I have been coming back to California, I have been walking so much more, and I've been walking like 3 to 5 miles per day, which is like 4,000 to 8,000 steps, I think, for me. So I do think that as the weeks went on, I did better with this one, and then fuel my body, which I think I did a good job of. I have had a lot of very yummy foods the past few weeks that have had veggies and all of the important macronutrients in them. So those were my mini goals within this program, in case you were curious, since I talked about those in my intro. That is everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are having an incredible day wherever you are and that this was helpful for you. Thanks, guys.